Okay, so yeah, you see, I started a different place because it turned out that I accidentally forgot to pick up the Vanny bag, lore bag. So I went off and did that. Also, I'm sorry about last episode. Like, I looked into the arcade shit, and it turns out that the Monty Golf one was fake, so I don't need to even do it. Like, it wasn't even real. And now I know what to do for the Balloon Boy one, and it's actually quite easy. Like, it turns out that when you're in the glitched thing, you just have to stay in the glitched object, like, to stay in the glitch. So I was just doing it incorrect, so I should be able to easily do that. But we're gonna prioritize getting the, thing. I also found out something interesting about this room as well. Turns out you can actually get all the lifts to work to go back down to the basement. So like in each of the rooms there's like a button, which like if you just press the button it makes the lift to that room work to go down to the basement. At least I heard it was, but I guess it's not true. Or I just already pressed it and I just didn't remember. Yeah, it just didn't. I got lied to. But anyway, we're gonna do the nut room. Finally. And then get the last few collectibles, because there's not really much left. Ah, shit, I was meant to go in the thing to get Freddy charged. He just opens the gate for me on the other side. The other side, Moon. Who wants present? And that's pretty much the last. Yeah, we didn't even need the one in the daycare, because the one in the daycare is just a torch upgrade. So that's all of the collectibles got. And then the last of the data things should be at the nut room. But I'll try to get into the daycare anyway. As long as this episode might be quite long because I'm gonna try and do like everything. I don't know how long the tapes take. I think they take about half an hour. So there might be a secret hidden in Monty Golf, but nobody's found it yet, if there is. And if the secret is real, it's literally just the same minigame from FNAF 6, like in the drive-in one. But I'm pretty sure it's fake, because like a lot of comments were saying it was fake. But as you can see, like, there's a weird, like, lighting and sound coming from this room. And there's all of the lost data. And you can see the wall looks a bit weird. So let's see what we've got. No questions asked. New hire summary. Head of security guard. No prior qualification. Name withheld. It's torn paper that we just got. Is it there? But you can't see it. Alone in the dark. I found the key. So to get in here, you need the camera again. And you take a picture. And you go to the, like, home room of sister location. Otherwise referred to as the nut room. Because it's just like the room you go to nut in. With its, like, massage chair, its TV, and erotic butters. And then there's this code on the wall, which, like, I don't know how people solved it, but what it says is... I've got written down what it says, so I can tell you guys what it says. What it says is... Break and mend, I build the breath. They hunt now, drawn to life, not real, still me, and fret and fraught with thought and zest and jest, no blunt woes, dodge, duck, flash, shoot, crawl, run, crush the vile band. Cry not, try not, do not hold out hope, your life and your aim will save those with soul. So that's what that wall says. Like, if you can solve the code, but the code is fucking bullshit and I have no idea how people solved it. Why the hell can we hear Roxy? And then there's the cassette player for the discs. I'm hoping that the TV shuts the fuck up when you actually put this on. Oh yeah, I should actually go to the settings just to see whether we can turn on better subtitles. Can we get it so it does more subtitles? I don't think so. Unfortunately, there's no subtitles for the audio from this thing, I think. Which is a real shame. Because there should be. But let's put it on.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you feeling today? You look a little tired. Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you've spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department. He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else. Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah? So you're not talking to me again today? This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh? Hi, go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time. I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill? I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mum and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad, but it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you. Even though it was your testimony that did it. Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
Yeah, it looks like the first psychiatrist got fired for not talking.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There. Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist. Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers. You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill. Like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is. Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
I think when she's not talking, that's the Vanny version rather than Vanessa.
Good morning, Vanessa. Let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it? What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
Good morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on. Sure, you can have a candy. I'll have one too. You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? All right. Well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them and you? It was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean? Asking yourself questions and getting answers. So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it, so you can let it go.
A new psychiatrist, and they mentioned candy.
Hi, Vanessa. Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me. Okay, I thought we could do something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of. Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
A beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
She mentioned more candy.
Have you thought more about what we talked about? In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you. I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way they are?
These discs might not be in order when being played on this thing. Right? I'm going to assume they are, though.
What are you doing? Oh, you like those? I do too. They smell so sweet, don't they? Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for years. Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
I know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good. Do you have a hobby? No? Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No? I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
I work a bit too much.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are. It looks like you could take a nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks. Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
My work is important. There's a non-disclosure agreement.
Good morning, Vanessa. Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
I like the blue sky.
So do I. Now, let's see what we can get done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume. You purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make? What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or anywhere in between.
Are you talking about your dad? Have those feelings come up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for? I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon. I'll be sorry to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients, Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you. When I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do. How do you spend all the time you have? Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead. That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother you either? It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence. How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
Yeah, sounds like she's been killing the therapists with the animatronics.
Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex? I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times. Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the techs found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
That tech sounds pretty cool, actually.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file. I like ink blot tests. You want to do one? Yes? Okay. How about this one? What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they? You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone, or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that? Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere. There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. The thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here. I think you're the one doing the manipulating. No comment? Huh? Okay. Then how about this? I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears. What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
Sounds like she got the mask and was talking to the mask. And also, sounds like we had another therapist. Seems that whenever they ask about the communications, they die.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny. Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? All right. Well, then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we? Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Wanna guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past? All that stuff about your parents? You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is, you had great parents, a great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me. Tell me why you lied. You... Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Well, that's that. Gregory. Among Us. So let's just do the last few things. And then we'll be done with this game until some DLC comes out. And hopefully by the time that happens, they'll actually fix the game. So it won't be a complete buggy mess. I heard there was only 3 therapists. There was like 5 there. FFS, Freddy. I can't leave the room until you get here. Oh my god, that scares me every time. Fuck, I hope I can make it. Might die. I also found out the way that you were meant to get into Chica's room was you were supposed to take that vent up there. Not backtrack to where her area is to get another security pass so you'd be level 5. I suppose if I fall, then that would actually help. Because it should put me back to the main entrance, is where we need to go. Let's just do this minigame. I should be able to get this done within at least 6 tries.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Fazbear Theater. Now enjoy the comedy stylings of Staffbot.
I also found out that these are actually beneficial, not a downside to get. Well, useless. Useless. sure I was going to hit the bat there. Maybe I made a mistake going through this part. Great, that might cost us the game. Oh, fuck. So don't go through the low routes, because I can't do them. Hopefully we get an easy balloon. Oh, I have to take the low route to get a balloon. And that's the end of that. Damn, my brain is smoothing in. Pretty tired, which is a bit of a problem. Don't know if I need to do another round of trees. I think you do. Okay, now we get up to the part where I can actually get into the glitch. After I get past all the bats, that is. If I get past all the bats. Okay, so now we need to be lowish. So you just gotta stay in the... Oh fuck. No! I fucked it up. I need to tap far lighter when I'm in there. I thought it was quite lenient, but you have to make sure you stay at least a little close to it. Ah, fuck. I just wish you didn't have to get so far into the course before they even start pairing. Thing is, they're not even that far in the course, I'm just really shit at this game. No comment. This was a mistake. No point in continuing if I only have one balloon. Because I need 2 balloons to at least get into the glitch. Like, you can do without that, but it's almost impossible most of the time. Thing is though, it's not even score based, it is distance based, because if I get extra score it doesn't speed up how fast I find the glitch. So we're almost there. That's far too high. Why did he go so high? Fuck's sake. If I can get the start of the glitch right, then I believe I can do it. But the problem is I need the start to be correct, because if I do boost like that up into it, then it just misses it. One of the times I almost did the glitch thing correctly, even though I was trying to avoid it, but I was being close enough to it that it was still working. I really should take the low route here. Shit, too high. Oh, for fuck's sake! I have enough balloons to go into the next one, but fuck's sake. I just have to make sure I don't get hit by any bats. Okay, I can get hit by one bat. That's bullshit! Like, it's on the floor! I couldn't stay in it! Like, it was underneath the floor there! Oh, that's so annoying. So if it goes underneath the floor, just try to, like, don't touch it. Don't touch the floor. Hate myself. I kind of deserve to die. My living privilege should be revoked. Oh fuck, that's bad. That's very bad. That could cost us everything. I can't do it. That should have been it. Like, it seems my game is more punishing than others, because most people don't have, get, about 2 seconds outside the glitch thing. I seem to get, less than a second, less than 0.5 seconds out, and I get kicked out. Ooh, that was close. I was wrong, this is going to take a lot more than 6 attempts. I didn't even touch the bat. That's bullshit! That is actually bullshit! If it had been up, I would have got it. This is gonna be my last attempt. If I fail this, then I'm going to not try again. that's as best I can do. You'll just have to look up what the fuck happens yourself. It's not that good. Like, it ain't worth the hassle. Like, I should have got it there. Like, I just can't deal with it when it goes into the fucking floor. Like, what am I supposed to do? If I touch the floor, I stop flying, and it just kicks me out anyway. I'll go for a really high. I'll go for a high score of about 35. You know what? I'll go back in if we find another glitch. Why is the areas getting easier and easier each time? Fuck, that was dumb. Oh my god, that's a lot of bats. Okay, this is it. Well, there we are. That's the best I can do in that. You'll just have to look it up. I'll put a video in the description of like what happens if you complete it. Because I should have done it there. That should have been it. And it's not really very fun. And like I said in the previous video, it just causes me to become depressed, which just isn't good. Like, you don't want to be, like, on the verge of killing yourself. It's not good. Like, maybe I just need good RNG that it doesn't go into the fucking floor. We'll just do the one last thing.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Fazbear Theater. Now enjoy the comedy stylings of Staffbot.
That's meant to be the way that you do the thing, but you can also do it with the door, it said. Just need to put the Freddy here. And that's why the jump glitch is fucking dumb. You can jump into Freddy, which allows the world to despawn, and then you can just walk through the door. But yeah, here's the thing which we missed last time. Turns out that there's a staircase here. And then there's the flashlight upgrade. I heard that there was descriptions on the things, but I don't think there is. Why do they keep moving? Yeah, there's no descriptions on them. So yeah, this is all the collectibles. And that's that done! Let's get out the same way that we got in. Or if Freddy won't be called, then we can't get out, probably. I think that's actually how you get through any door. You know, depending on how long it is, like how long the episode is, I might do another one, but probably not. But yeah, I just hope they fix like the bugs with this game, so it's actually playable. Yeah, I remember just like just recently I didn't actually record the Freddy going into the endo room. But interestingly enough though, when I actually reloaded my save, I ended up in front of the Balloon Boy minigame thing. So it seems maybe the arcade machine also works as a quick save, so you can use that to save your game. I also tried it a few more times off screen, and I actually did it perfectly, but it still fucking kicked me out of the glitch, which is so dumb, so I'm just going to assume the thing's fucking buggy and just upload someone else's video completing it. Like, it's really not worth it, it's really shitty. Like, it doesn't really add anything. The only reason you do it is for a trophy, and I don't care for Steam trophies. And as you've already heard, it just makes me not want to live, so I really don't want to do it. Alright, so I do have to call him on the other side. We're gonna get Music Man miniatured. Okay, we're not. For some reason he ain't here anymore. Gregory. Have you ever had an existential crisis?
That wall just moved. So this is what you look like inside? Creepy. I like you better with your shell on.
Among Us? Probably should have used the save down there. Now I'm going to be miles away, probably. I didn't expect the doors to be shut, though. I suppose the time thing probably confused it a little bit. And maybe reset everything. But I don't think I saved anywhere, so I'm probably going to get put back, yep, at the machine. So like I said, it seems like this does a quick save when you access that arcade machine. But it's only that one, actually, because the Monty Golf one didn't have the same thing, so maybe you can use the Balloon Boy minigame to save without doing the save glitch. Or it might only be the first time you use it.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Fazbear Theater. Now enjoy the comedy stylings of Staffbot.
Is there a way out the daycare? I don't think so. But yeah, while I'm going back, I'll just mention some things about this game. Like, it was very fun, but they really shouldn't have been this buggy. I saw a video which was saying why it was so buggy, and you mentioned that famous quote thing of which someone said, which is that a delayed game will be good eventually, but a rushed game will always be bad. And then he was like, oh, but that's not exactly true nowadays because they can patch it. I'm like, I actually disagree. If a game has a bad launch, it will forever be considered bad. A prime example would be if you think of No Man's Sky, everybody knows that it was a bad game at launch. I've heard that it's been patched so it's actually playable now, but the launch was terrible, so everyone's going to assume that the game is bad because it had a terrible launch. And then you've got Cyberpunk, the Cyberpunk game. Everyone knows that was a buggy mess at launch. It might have been fixed now, I have no idea, but everyone just knows it as a buggy mess. And this game's gonna have the same problem. That people are gonna consider this game just a buggy mess because it launched as a buggy mess, and every playthrough that people did on it is gonna have bugs in it. But it is a very fun game. But I have to disagree with that guy who said that it was that isn't the case. It's definitely the case that, games really should be delayed. This game was already delayed a few times, but, it obviously wasn't done. They obviously just got it out because they wanted it out by Christmas. I do just hope, though, that they fix the bugs. You know, it suck though when they add the DLC and you need to actually do the fucking Balloon Boy minigame thing to actually get the ending. And then I have to actually do the fucking thing. I can eventually do it, and possibly if they did do that, they might actually fix the game so it doesn't glitch, so it doesn't just kick me out when I'm doing the thing perfectly. So I wasn't recording, but I was in the thing all the time, and it still kicked me out of the fucking glitch. I have heard that maybe you have to do three different glitches, one at 10, one at 20, and one at 40. Which might be why I got kicked out, because I was doing the 10 one first, and maybe you have to do the 40 one first, then the 20, and then the 10. Because they don't all have to be done in one run, definitely. Gregory, inhale my dong, enragement child. I can't take it. I do have to do it legit. Okay, we'll do it without Freddy then, because I need to press buttons. Wait, maybe that's the way? No, that's not the way. This is not the way.
Hey, her wall just moved.
Oh shit! It actually goes for you straight away. No, it doesn't.
So this is what you look like inside? Creepy. I like you better with your shell on.
Where was the exit again? Okay, there we are. Now we can just call Freddy in this room, get in him, and then it should just do the thing. Maybe I have to walk in and out.
I have
There we
never
are.
been allowed in here before. This must be where I was born. Look at all the endos. They're all the same. Have I always been a Freddy? Am I Monty with a different shell? What if I am not the first Glamrock Freddy? Are there more of me at other pizzerias? Do we all feel the same? Am I special? If I am mass-produced, am I still art?
I don't know, I'm just a kid. Maybe we should get you out of here. I don't think it's good for your programming.
Gregory, we're both robots. What the fuck is wrong with me, this place? Oh no, more endos.